Dreams, the first language of childhood. When we were young, we dreamed without limits. We imagined who we'd become, where we'd go, how far our lives would reach. But somewhere between childhood and adulthood, those dreams started to shrink. The canvas narrowed, the colors faded. Centuries ago, Benjamin Franklin warned us. Most people die at 25. We just don't bury them until 75. How many stop living long before their time? Not because they lost the desire to dream, but because money made dreaming feel impossible. Bills piled up, debt stacked higher, and no one ever showed them how money works. This is the crisis of our time. Not a crisis of resources. The world has plenty. Not a crisis of opportunity. It surrounds us. But a crisis of knowledge. A crisis of financial illiteracy. 5 billion people are caught in it. Families crushed by interest. Workers trapped by paychecks that vanish too soon. Retirees fearing life more than death. Parents too ashamed or too uncertain to pass on the truth to their children. So the cycle repeats. Dreams deferred, dreams denied. Make no mistake, this is no accident. It is the world's most profitable lie. The less you know, the more they make. Confusion is their currency. Illiteracy is their weapon. And every time a dream dies, the system grows richer. But dreams don't have to die. They can be reclaimed, rebuilt, reborn. The answer is education. Clear, simple, accessible. Education that awakens confidence. Education that leads to literacy. Literacy that fuels freedom. That is why we are here. Not as salesmen, but as teachers. Not as recruiters, but as liberators. Not to guard knowledge, but to place it in every hand willing to learn. Because education without action changes nothing. But when education becomes literacy, and literacy leads to action, lives are transformed. Futures are reshaped. Dreams once thought dead begin to rise again, and the urgency has never been greater. The largest transfer of wealth in history has already begun. $124 trillion moving from one generation to the next. A tidal wave of inheritance, a flood of opportunity. But wealth without wisdom is wasted, and money without meaning disappears. So the question hangs before us. Will this wealth be squandered, or will it be stewarded, multiplied, turned into a legacy that lifts families and communities for generations? Generations ago, a president stood before the nation and declared,
"We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard."
That challenge united a generation. It called forth their courage. It proved what was possible when people refused to shrink back. Today, our challenge is different, but just as urgent. We choose to end financial illiteracy, not because it is easy, but because it is hard, because it must be done. This is our challenge of dreams, our moonshot, our once-in-time moment. Not to reach the stars, but to awaken those asleep here on Earth. Not to conquer outer space, but to conquer inner despair. The stage is set. The vision is alive. The time is now. Dreams don't have to die at 25. They don't have to be buried under 50 years of silence. They can live again. They can grow again. They can change the world again. So take up this challenge. Join the crusade. Be the educator in your circle. Light the fire that no one can extinguish. Because when people are educated, they become literate. And when people are literate, dreams don't fade. Dreams don't die. Dreams live. Welcome to WealthWave.